Alright, the good black man. What is the good black man? The good black man is the responsible one. The one who is more concerned about his future than today. The one who doesn't go, let's just live fast today because tomorrow's not promised for us. No, that's nonsense anyways, whoever made that lineup. Good black man goes to school, does his business, has a job, takes care of his family, takes care of his money, and all around just a basically well kept, well presented, educated man. That's what I envision. That's what I see. Um, but someone who is so willing to give so much to women, namely black women, in most cases, um, are they really as appreciated as they should or as they should be? Because I'll give you one example. One day, I was getting my hair braided, and of course, I'm not one of the type of, I don't even know if I sound like it. I'm sure I don't, but one, huge type of guy. No, I'm a pretty, smaller type, shorter guy. So I'm over here getting my hair braided, and of course, I don't really have the personality or the body type or any of that to go out running the street trying to be a big thug man, trying to hustle and do all that other fun stuff. And so the girl's there, and she has some of her friends over. And I don't hang out with that many black women anymore. But so she has two black friends that are just sitting there in the background, and she's like, she's talking to me because she's obviously interested in me because of I can tell when women are. And so she's asking me all these personal questions and basically trying to get to know me and see what I'm about. And so she's asking what kind of music do I listen to, what type of girls do I like, and off the jump start, she says, "You like them white girls, don't you?" And I was like, God dang, you know? And so I'm basically talking to her, and she has there's a light skinned girl in the corner, and so we're talking, and she's like, "You're one of those white men trapped in a black man's body, aren't you?" I was like, "What? What is that supposed to mean?" She basically replies with, "Oh, 'cause I mean, you don't seem like you're all into, the gang member stuff and all that other stuff." And so it's like, okay, if you look at it from a historical point, if black men usually date black women, Indian men date Indian women, white men date white women, Asian men date Asian women. And so if basically you're gonna sit here and call me a white man inside of a black man's body, then where do you expect me to go? What should I do? What should I do? Since so many black women are into this whole idea of being racially pure and only dating within your race, and somehow it's not natural to like somebody else of your other race. What am I supposed to do? Should I stay around and sit with the people that I'm not, because I'm obviously not black according to your definition? So what should I do? Or should I go with what's quote unquote natural? You know how if it's not within your own race, and black women seem to call it that it's not natural because and it's like it makes more sense to me that if you're gonna call me white, where should I be at? I should be right out the door, right over that fence with the white woman, you know, my people, because that's what I am. I'm that white man trapped in a black man's body. I don't even know. You're not interested in me. You shouldn't be interested in me. I'm only here being respectful to you and showing you just common courtesy. And here's another thing. I mean, I can name I won't say the people's names on here, but four different situations where being the quote unquote good guy got me nowhere with women. And it's so stupid. Okay. The way that my family pretty much brought me up, raised me, is that everyone has a common respect for women. There's basic, just basic. That's a basic principle. So I'm hanging out with these girls. These are all different occasions, and what they do is they tell me, you know what, you're too nice. There was one girl, I was dating her for about 2 months, maybe 3 months, and she came off out of, I don't know. She was crying. She was basically wanting to break up. She said, "You deserve somebody better." you're such a good guy and all this other stuff. And out of all of this, like out of the 4 times that this has happened, and probably more, I've learned that if a girl ever tells you that she deserves somebody better, you should listen to her, and you should heed that warning because she obviously knows something about herself that I didn't know about her. And of course, I stayed with this girl for about a year, and I should have left her. I realized that this girl was really not morally on the same level that I was. She was on a whole nother mindset and a whole nother lifestyle. Um, she was a bit psychotic too. So then there's a second girl. She basically did the same exact, and this is when I started seeing the pattern. She said, "Oh, you're too good for me. You're such a good guy. You deserve somebody better." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? No, you're cool, and we can work this out." No, 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 no. When a girl tells you that, don't stick around. I don't care how. And I promised myself. I said, you know what? The next girl that says this to me, next girl, I'm out. I'm not even. I'm just gonna say, you know what? You're right. If this is how you feel, this must just be how you feel. I'm not gonna try to convince you to stay with me, and I'm gone, because And so here's a third girl. This girl was white, and basically she said, the same sentence. You're too good for me. Eventually, no, yeah, she was right too. She ended up cheating on me within. We dated for 2 weeks, and she cheated on me. Actually, I don't even think she was not even white. She was like Mexican and Asian, but she was really light skin complected, so she could probably pass for white. But I don't know. It's stupid to me. So basically, that's all I really want to talk about. Just the whole fact that do women really want the good man? Do they really? Can they even handle the good man? Are they even ready for the good man, or is it something that they think they're just gonna f around now? Mess around with all the crazy dudes, and then once they're ready, once they're an adult, once they're ready to settle down, then everyone else should, encompass their needs and gravitate towards them, although they have this dirty, nasty sex history and just history in general, because I think although people can change, and I try not to penalize girls too much when I talk to them for what they've done in the past, because, people make mistakes, but sometimes it kind of defines, or, you can get a good picture of who the person is. I think another thing is that if these women ever had one of these type of men, would they know it? Would they care? Would they try to keep them? And how would they treat them? Would they push it? Make them a pushover? Because a lot of people that would be considered good men are probably not the most extreme aggressive ruling relationship. They don't try to just pretty much take it all into their own hand. They make it a 50-50, which I think a relationship should be. There is no one ruler. And so I think this good man that women always talk about is not wanted as much as they act like they want him. I think what they want is that hood dude, that one in the street. Because with my experience, it has been more detrimental to my chances to get to women by not treating them like whores and slapping them around. I have a friend that basically straight up tells girls that that's all he's into, just sex, and he gets girls like no other, no other. And I'm like, wait. But then again, if for a while I was like, why am I not getting these type of girls? Why am I not getting girls? I'm nice to these women. I respect them. I do everything that, I feel is necessary. But, of course, the quality of these women that he gets are not of use. They're not worth even spending the time on unless that's all you're just trying to do. So I was like, all right. My last point is that basically if you ever find a girl that is not, if you're a good guy, good guy, and you find a girl that's not amazed by your decency, then she probably has the same morals as you. She's probably a good pick